What's up, guys? Dylan Marway here, and welcome back to NASCAR the Game Inside Line for race 25-36 with 2 races left until the chase cutoff. As of right now, me, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Greg Biffle, Kurt Busch, and Jimmy Johnson basically have a lock in this chase. Right now, as we head to Atlanta this evening, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick are currently the wild card drivers after Bristol. Kevin Harvick probably must be on pins and needles right now because he knows Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, Ryan Newman, or Joey Logano could very well win and steal a wild card spot from him heading into Richmond. Anyways, the race that we have on tap this evening is the Atlanta Motor Speedway for race 25-36 for the running of the Advocare 500. Atlanta is probably one of my favorite my second favorite track to race on in a NASCAR video game. So these next 2 races are actually going to be pretty fun because I just love how you can just. So tonight on this Tuesday evening, we're going to do 33 laps. Tire work use will be on time 1. Flag rules will be on cautions, and damage and failures will be on full.
We've got to try and make sure the setup is exactly how you want it before qualifying. Get out on the track and see what you think.
Well, before Ray Abraham so rudely interrupted me, one of the main reasons I love Atlanta Motor Speedway in NASCAR video games and watching races there is because you can sail off into a corner at 200 miles an hour, and you better hope to God it sticks, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you. And it's not like any of those other bullshit half-mile racetracks where you can just where you can use the apron. If you go well in the line, there's a good chance you're probably going to go around. Let's go qualify.
Let's get a good solid run today, bud. No unnecessary risk. Just drive it like you know you can.
2 laps around the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here's the way to get around. For your warm-up lap, you want to be a 1 group up. Basically, my preferred line in most NASCAR games is this line, right past those tire marks. Then we have turn 4. We begin our lap. Matt Kenseth has a time of 30.99. I mean, sure, you're in the corner, especially diving off into turn 1. You're gonna have to hit the brakes, but here you just let off calmly, slam on the brake, hit the brakes, and just slide on through. Coming out of turn number 4, into the trial pole. We're gonna call the lap. I don't know why, but for the night races in the U Techniques games, mainly starting after Inside Line, the race weekend will be during the day, then it switches to at night. When it goes to your begin race option, it should just be start it at night. None of this kind of crap. Who won the final? I think it's Red Byron. Paul Goldsmith? Sam Ard? Seriously?
Crowd's fired up. Let's give them a great show.
2 races left before the Chase Cutoff at Richmond. Tonight, it's the fast Atlanta Motor Speedway and probably one of my favorite tracks on the NASCAR circuit to race on. At the end of 33 laps, we will find out we will lock in spots for the rest of the top 10, rest of the for position 6 through 9 in the chase. Let's go.
Welcome to Hampton, Georgia, and our coverage of the Advocare 500. Alongside Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy. Mike, I love this race tonight. It is so fast. When you head off in the first quarter, you're wide open. You go down in the corners like riding a roller coaster. This joint is fast and it will get your attention. Bobby Labonte has 6 wins here, Darrell, and Jeff Gordon 5. Who do you like today? I like Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is who I'm going to put my money on.
I obviously start on the pole. Matt Kenseth is going to start second. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will start third. Carl Edwards is going to start fourth. There's the fireworks go off in the background and the trophy you get if you win tonight. It's a generic piston trophy. Pace car is off. Field is in the hands of me and Matt Kenseth, just like it has been many other times this season. As the pace car is off, green flag in Atlanta. Out of turn 4, it seems that Matt Kenseth is actually able to pull even with us. He barely led that lap. He's got Carl Edwards behind him. Edwards has not gotten a win in the bag at all yet this season. He is one of the drivers looking to get one of the 12 wildcard spots. Could he be a factor before the night's over? Through 3 and 4, there is literally a line led by Matt Kenseth on the outside lane. It's not Talladega, people. It's not like Talladega. Calm down, people. Seriously, it's not Talladega. Just no. We're already beginning to pull away from Kenseth a little bit. Well, if we run a line similar to his, he's probably going to catch up to us. Well, we had to get out of the gas before hitting that wall. Here comes Matt Kenseth through the tri-oval. Could he try to lead this lap? He is there. We push up the track. Looks like there's Edwards trying to use the Harry Gant line, as Mike Joy put it in the pre-race, to take second, and he does. Oh, wow. A little bit of contact with the wall. We're still green. Wow, look at Edwards coming with a big head of steam. Contact through the tri-oval. Edwards leads that lap. You're on board with Jeff Gordon. Edwards begins to pull away a little, just an inch going into 3. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Remember last time Gordon and Johnson were in a situation where both were fighting for the win was this race 1 year ago on a Tuesday afternoon. Jeff Gordon came out on top that day. What I remember from that race, I was in 5th grade when that race happened, and I actually came home while my mom was working for Alpine Access and not for my school. I just came home, watched a little bit, did some homework, watched a little bit of the race, jumping up and down, the thought of freaking seeing Jeff Gordon going to victory lane. Gordon and Jimmy, and a little bit of contact there between me and Edwards. Everyone is clear here. Atlanta's going to be one of those intermediate racetracks where it's going to be a lot of green flag racing tonight. So far, it seems to be that way. Just drivers mildly scraping the wall. As Edwards began to pull away a little bit, but Gordon just gets that drive off the corner. Oh, wow. He's got to run a different line in the corner. Otherwise, he's just going to keep running into him and not. Gordon's going to have to keep probably running a different line in the corner. See, his teammate Jimmy Johnson might also be emulating his same line. As Edwards gets a little bit of a shot going into 3. He's starting to pull away. We close up on Carl Edwards here. 8 laps complete in tonight's Advocare 500. Carl Edwards has the lead by one of the slimmest margins possible. In fact, Matt Kenseth is closed in 3rd, and he looks to be closing pretty fast. Pause that. Oh. Going through 3 and 4. Matt Kenseth is half a second back. 9 laps on the board tonight. There are 24 laps to go here at Atlanta. Carl Edwards continues to lead. Like the top 4 is pretty much, the field's done this whole spread out thing. Oh wow. 3 wide for 2nd. Johnson gets the spot. Never mind, Kenseth had the spot because he had the best momentum. Edwards continues to lead with 23 laps to go. Johnson with a big head of steam through 1 and 2. Oh, contact with Kenseth, it looks like. Everyone stays clean. Diving off into 3. In fact, that's most of the top 10 that's actually broken off from this pack. Now we just got to catch Johnson and Edwards. And side by side, try to take 2nd away from Johnson. Oh, we pushed up that time. But didn't really make it stick. Look at this. Biffle on the outside lane. He's got a whole line of cars led by Greg Biffle and Mark Martin. He had a lot of green flag racing tonight, which is common for a intermediate track. And also seems to be very common on most half-mile racetracks in this game. In fact, a couple races ago at Michigan, we had the entire race was caution free. Well, we weren't wreck-free per se, because there was a wreck on the last lap that caused me to finish 24th. Johnson seems to be pulling away just inch by inch as we head down through turn 2. Truex is now taking the 4th spot. In fact, there's Carl Edwards, one of the lap cars, head of the lap cars in the lead right now. Johnson's probably about to get boxed in. Here comes Jeff Gordon with a huge head of steam. Johnson begins to change the top line as he gets by the 3 cars in the form of Nemechek, Quapple, and McDowell. With 19 laps to go. Looks like we're going to get boxed in, just our luck in this goddamn race. And look at that. There's Clint Boyer. There goes Matt Kenseth. There goes Mark Martin. 3 wide with a couple lap cars. Dive in. Getting Matt Kenseth a little bit. And here comes Truex Jr. Looks like he's going to slide up. take the into the 5th spot comfortably. This might just be the case of tire fall off because we cannot make any progress whatsoever. It just seems our progress gets hindered by our car. I think the tire fall offs just being a pretty big factor. But at the same time, the way we're sliding the car through this corner just allowed Martin to get by. Carl Edwards continues to lead the Advocare 500. Want a caution to change these damn tires. Wow, our right rear is just gone. So I'm really hoping for a caution right now because look at our right rear, it's red. There's a little bit of redness on the tire. Oh my god. Here comes Newman in the 39. He is one of the drivers fighting for a wild card berth. For a berth in the playoffs. Oh, contact Gordon McMurray. We come out of turn number 4. Edwards still continues to lead. More contact with McMurray this time. God, my car is just holding them. I seriously feel like I'm just holding everybody up right now. I've drifted all the way back to 9th because the tire fall is beginning to kick in. God, I just want a freaking caution. Anyways, there's going to be 14 to go when we get to the line. This is like the Atlanta race this year. We had a really long ass green flag stretch in the race, and there are tires that are all the way almost worn down the freaking wheel hub. And just like that, we had fallen all the way to 12th. Watch how slow we have to be into the corners. Full sitter alert. Contact with Jeff Burton. He looks to be one of the drivers that plans to get into the playoffs. Cornish Jr., who is should not be running this far up in the field, is going to try to go on the outside. Takes the spot. There are 13 laps to go in tonight's race here at Atlanta. Come on, go! Go, pass people. Pass people, damn it. I think that might be a lap car. Those are lap cars in front of us. Landon Castle in the 83, Casey Mears in the 13. They are not for position. And down through turn number 2, we can get by them. Just gonna pin Landon Castle up top. Oh my god. Just go already. There are 11 laps to go in the Advocare 500. 3 wide. Burton tries to slide in to take 12. As around goes Casey Mears. Caution is out. Finally. Finally, good God. See how many people are going to pit here. Should be interesting to see how many drivers pit. We have a really long green flag run. Oh, a decent number of cars are actually coming down pit road. Compared to NASCAR 14, hopefully you don't get any more yellows.
No fuel this time. No tires this time. Standing by. The crew's on the wall.
Put a splash on that car. See if we can get a good start, good stop. We got 9. When we restart this race, we're probably going to have 9 laps to go. How are our tires still up? How our tires are still up and standing is the question. Greg Biffle is going to restart this race in the lead with Regan Smith to his outside. Casey Kane and Denny Hamlin will be in row 2. Ricky Stenhouse and Eric Almirola are going to be in row 3. Dave Blaney and Carl Edwards are going to be in row 4. Jimmy Johnson and Clint Boyer will round out your top 10. I'm going to restart in the 34th position. Are you freaking kidding me? Was my pit crew that bad? God damn. I came out 17th. I came out freaking 17th, and this game says, nope, you're screw you, asshole. You're gonna be in 34th. Well, 35th when we get to the group. Whoa, outside lane's really gonna stack up going into turn 1. Guess I should have known that because they used NASCAR 2011 stupid telemetry. My God, my car is loose. Get out of the fucking way, Josh Wise. Get out of the way, Josh Wise, or you're going into the fence. Are they going to stack them all up? Oh, Labonte into the fence. Caution is not going to come out. Yes, it will. Wow, hard contact into that wall. Austin Dillon and Scott Speed get together in turn 2. This race is freaking horrible. Her car cannot move for shit. Anyways, Carl Edwards and Clint Boyer are going to be on the front row. Stenhouse Jr. and Jimmy Johnson are going to be in row 2. Matt Kenseth and Mark Martin are going to be in row 3. Ryan Newman and Martin Truex are going to be in row 4. Marcus Ambrose and Jamie McMurray are going to round out your top 10. The restart.
Hey, do what you do, buddy.
4 laps to go. Late shootout. This is going to be in scheduled distance. Bottom, get down, bud, get down. Did our car suddenly just get loose? Oh my God. Oh my freaking God, is our car this freaking loose? Yeah, win's gonna be out of the question now. Clint Boyer is leading. This track is freaking impossible to drive. God, this track is so hard. This track is impossible to drive like this. Now our left side tires are going to be wearing down. We almost spun this car out. This is freaking bullshit. Trevor Bayne in the 21 is in 23rd. Oh my God. Well, oh my God, we got a wreck. Eric Almirola involved. Green, white, checkered, which is not something I want. Fuck this fucking crap. They were bunching up, and they knew just wasn't going to stay that way for much longer. We weren't going to be clean for much longer, apparently. We all had to have a green, white, checkered. Screw it, I'm going to take left sides. They're getting worn out. I'm going to take less. And like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 drivers are going to pit. And I don't think any more are going to pit behind me.
No fuel. The tires look okay. Okay, let's do this. Easy now.
Come on, left sides. I want a good, clean stop. Left sides. Odds only. Consider this. If I'm going to make a miracle in 2 laps, it's gonna happen now.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
Just got to stay clean on this pit stop. There we go. Clint Boyer and Jimmy Johnson are on the front row. I'm going to restart 36. Here's why the fuck not. That's why. It's going to be green, white, checkered finish. We get to the line. This was the first attempt. How does it turn out? As the outside lane checks up and there's a wreck on the first attempt. Kyle Busch is also around. Hornish is around. Biffle spinning. Biffle basically just came up and cleaned us out because, you know, Greg Biffle's an idiot. There's a reason what if calls him a Sterling Marlin called him a bug-eyed dummy. MWR is going to be on the front row for the second attempt at a green-white checkered. There's a reason Sterling Marlin called Greg Biffle the bug-eyed dummy. Here we go. Attempt 2. Oh my god, why do I always have to be on the outside? We're going to go to a third green-white checkered attempt as Kyle Busch gets dumped to the bottom. If I get boxed in on the outside on this restart, so help me God. Well, we're not going to pit. 3 green-white checkered attempts. Clint Boyer and Jimmy Johnson are on the front row. Finally! Well, we're going to be going down to the restart zone for the third and final green-white checkered attempt. We just got to finish. Just how bad the outside lane stacks up just baffles me. Oh, contact at the back. Never mind, the green is... Oh, wow, thank you, McDowell. Asshat. McDowell just pinched us right there into Kurt Busch, and we saved the car. Look at that, we're just going to be rim riding to the white flag in Atlanta for Jimmy Johnson. I am sure, just got to freaking get a top 15 is basically our goal right now. Oh, wreck at the back. Big pile up. Right in front of me. Oh my god. Big pile up right in front of me. There's cars flipping at the back. This is what just happened? The big one strikes on the last lap in Atlanta. I'm going to come through and I'm going to go to victory lane. What? Oh my god, they're still wrecking back there. Now, if only there was an extra lap for that. Oh my freaking god. What? Why? This happened in 14 where everybody just went full retardation on the last lap, and it just happened here. Wow. There was a car flipping on the last lap. The last lap, there was a car upside down on his roof and flipping. And that was the 7 of Robbie Gordon. It sounds like an air titan's going off in the background. Just listen. Huh. That's odd. Even the air titans you can just see the air titan clean up the crash in turn 2. So this basically makes up for Watkins Glen, Michigan, and Bristol. Look at how fucked up my car is from those late yellows. Wow. 5 cautions, all of them came late. And all of them came in the second half of the race. What? 26th? Really? 26th. Is this game on drugs? I won this race. I was across the line in first doing This is just like the road courses. This is just like the road courses. Anyways, according to this game, Carl Edwards won today at Atlanta. Matt Kenseth is going to finish second. Clint Boyer is going to finish third. Mark Martin is going to finish fourth. Jamie McMurray will finish fifth. Marcus Ambrose sixth. David Reagan seventh. Dale Earnhardt Jr. eighth. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. ninth. And Robbie Gordon 10th. Look at this. It was clear that all these cars were caught in that last lap incident. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck it all got started. How did it all get started? And more importantly, how did I not get in that? We had the lead. When our car was starting to fall apart. I was clearly out front. And at this moment, I knew I needed tires. Just watch the outside just stack up for no goddamn reason. Bush gets spun. Now this is the third green-white checkered. They were all wrecking here. Montoya came up the track. That was the first part of this incident. Wow. I thought he got Hamlin. I don't think he did. There's Burton just about to drift into the fence. Could this be part of that last lap incident? Where freaking Robbie Gordon was up in the air? Wow, look at that. There's Greg Biffle airborne, Martin Truex, Joey Logano, Eric Almirola, Trevor Bayne. I'm just going to consider this part one of the accident. Did he flip in that rack? That's the second time in three races that we've had this kind of situation where cars gotten airborne. See, there's Hornish, probably about to spin. There's Burton, Truex. Biffle did come back down. And oh my god, there is a car. Look at that. Look at that. There is a car floating in space right now. Wow, look at that. When physics takes a coffee break. You know, fuck, let's go on my Snapchat. Talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Oh wow. That just happened. And I think the wreck was going on behind me. And then I think we come to the white here. And then Robbie Gordon is dead. Joe Nemechek is dead. Look at that. Robbie Gordon is up on top of Matt Kenseth. Oh my god. Robbie Gordon is dead at this point. Joe Nemechek is probably about to have the same fate. Look at this. This is freaking crazy. Oh my fucking god. I come through the rack in the lead. So I'm wondering if Robbie Gordon was able to land. Oh my god, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yo, where'd he go? Oh, there's wrecking going on behind him too. Didn't notice that. It's scary, the kind of things you can notice. But see, there's Marcus Ambrose, Paul Menard, David Gilliland, Tony Stewart, Dave Blaney, Casey Mears was involved. There's Josh Wise. Seriously, what in the... Oh my god, if he's in the air again and flying... Oh my... He's not even there. Wait, could that be... No, that's Stremme. Wow. Oh my... He's upside down on the backstretch. Oh my freaking god. Upside down after flying. Oh my god. Yeah. Despite the game claiming I was in 26th, I'm just gonna say this is probably one of my favorite races of the year. Oh my freaking god. Just... Ow. Yeah. That was just weird. Wow. I ain't even mad. This race was just... Oh my freaking god. If it goes to like 3 green white checkers, which I'm hoping no other races do that this year, all drivers just lose their fucking minds in a wreck. Oh my god. This song is cancer. This song is blood. Wow. We still have the points lead heading into Richmond. Junior is second. Kurt Busch is going to be third. Biffle is fourth. Keselowski fifth. So basically, Carl Edwards has just taken a win and taken the wild card spot away from Truex and Harvick. Truex is the first wild card. Basically, Denny Hamlin just has to hold on at Richmond. Harvick is 2 points out. So the next race is going to be at Richmond International Raceway for race number 26 for the running of the Federated Auto Parts 400. We will see you then.